First of all, guys, if you are looking to get any FIFA coins, check out U7 Buy. They're giving away 10 million coins and some of you may even get 14% off. Just make sure to use code RECALL when you purchase to enter in and get your extra 5% off. What is going on, you guys? If you are new around here, make sure to drop a like down below. First of all, I do want to apologize to those of you who aren't new around here. I've been slacking with the videos lately, but don't worry. From today until the end of Team of the Season, it's going to be daily uploads at 9 PM. So every day on the channel, same time, we will have consistency. I apologize for the lack of, which is why, of course, we are doing the giveaway with a PS5 or the new Xbox, the iArmor 37-inch monitor, a copy of FIFA 22, and it was going to be 4,200 FIFA points. We're going to knock that up to 12k at the start of FIFA 22. So you guys are going to have the chance to win a ton of stuff. You guys know the requirements: 10k over on YouTube, of course, 3k over on Insta, 500 followers on Twitch, and then I will release a channel which we need to get to 1k subs. But you guys have been smashing it really recently. I appreciate the support. I'm sorry I haven't been consistent, but we are gonna get there. But let's get into the video. So we've got 3 really simple filters today. Now I am actually doing this at 1 in the morning, which is either going to mean that this is going to be really easy or really difficult. So if you see I'm not really picking up many cards, it's not because of the filter, it's literally just because there isn't many cards being listed. Now we're actually looking at Liga Santander for this one here. I've got 3 filters, 3 different nations, and we might even whack in a 4th one there for you guys. I'm trying to make this video basically the comeback video for the channel, and we're going to get back on to the normal stuff of just better, well, I say better quality. The quality is probably not going to get any better than it is now until I get new equipment, but more consistency. I want, you know, daily videos. I want to be interacting with you guys more, and I also want to apologize for the lack of that sort of stuff at the moment. I have been working a lot. I don't really have any excuses because I should have been doing videos, so I apologize to you guys. I will be back on it as usual, and I think, to be fair, I'm enjoying FIFA a little bit more, so hopefully that helps as well. I'm going to try over the bank holiday weekend to really get a few days ahead so I can really smash this out, but I can guarantee you guys at 9 PM every day there will be a video until the end of Team of the Season. But if there is any issues with that, I will give FIFA point rewards to you guys, so I'm going to make sure that I have an incentive massively money-wise to make sure I upload, and then if I don't, you guys have a nice little thing for yourselves. So we're sniping at 1.3 on the basis that we're selling at 1.5. Of course, at 1 in the morning, they are sitting, I mean, you can see the 2 sitting there at 1.4. They're going to sell anyway, so it's quite an easy one there. I did pick up quite a few Sydneys earlier and make a decent profit off them. But yeah, speaking of obviously the channel, obviously as I said in the giveaway, we are going to be making a second channel. It is going to be like a vlog fitness channel. I am getting a lot into the fitness. Obviously got the home gym. I've always been into fitness, boxing, that sort of thing. But you guys, let me know in the comments if you are interested in fitness, what you'd want to see, because I will have some videos out on that channel. Got some eating challenges prepared, things like that. I want to release I want to have 5 videos where I'll release like 1 every Sunday or 1 every Saturday. But I need to kind of work out what they're going to be. So we're going to move on to the next method because clearly EA does not want to let me search. So the second filter, pretty simple, guys. Moving on to French forward. Now I managed to pick one of these up earlier. Once again, I wasn't sniping at the best times, but we're sniping at an even worse time now. And we were actually meant to do Premier League, so that's another thing. Kind of forgetting. I'm a little bit tired, as you can imagine, but we're really going to see a lot of Saint Maximin here. You're going to see some Haller. Haller's realistically going to be more of a rarity, I'd say, in this filter, but you kind of need to work out how much they're going for in order to work out what you're going to sell at. Now you can see here that Maximin is definitely a snipe. We'll take that because they're easily sold on at around 3k. You can see where we were at there. Is he, what's his max price then? Is his max price, wait, what's his, oh, 15k. To be fair, that's quite high for him at this stage in the game. But we're going to whack him up for 2.9 with a 3k buy now, so not too bad. I'd say that's probably going to be one of the better profit ones that you're going to get on this filter. Now let's have a look. 2.7 there, so that's the minimum for profit. We're going to snipe at 2.6 for a bit. Now, as I said before, the chances are we're not going to get too many cards on each filter. Of course, 1 in the morning. I don't know how much location affects obviously the market. If the market is just generalized as a whole, I think it is just dying off. Sort of, I think the UK must be a massive part of the market, because it seems odd to me that an international market is affected so much by the UK, but I suppose a lot of the players of FIFA are UK. I have seen there's a few YouTubers who are from the US. I've spoke to a couple, so shout out to you guys. It's good to see that the community is growing. I hope that as the community grows, we can kind of push FIFA in a way that we want. I know that obviously EA isn't looking to do that, but I hope that down the line that's something that we can accomplish as a community as a whole. I think that'd be really something that would benefit all of us and hopefully make the game a little bit more playable. Like, the more we will enjoy it, the more content us guys can make, you know, for you guys, the more you're gonna watch everything. You know, it's better if the community all gets along and agrees on stuff, but unfortunately, you know, EA doesn't want to be part of that community, so we're just gonna have to figure that out ourselves. But it looks like I can not find any more, so judging by the fact we haven't found any on this method, I am going to throw in a final method, because you guys know I'm that nice. We're going to be looking at midfielders from England and gold rare. Now, I'm just going to make sure that the price is the same as what it was the other day. They may have shot down a little bit. If they have, we'll be looking at a slightly different position there. Let's have a look at the midfielders. So we are actually going to be looking at the same filter, I believe, when you put Chelsea in. I'm just going to check without the price cap. We've got a couple. Is it just mount, or am I being stupid? It is just mount. I am being stupid. Right, what we're going to have to do off the top of my head is, I have a better one. I think this in theory is better, but it is. So English players from Man City, you got Foden, you got Stones. I think there, if we take off the price cap, you've got Foden, Stones, Walker, obviously Sterling, but realistically Foden and Stones are the ones who are going to be coming up there. Is there any other, not really any other cheap ones, but there's definitely a way of doing that method on a higher budget, which would obviously be an interesting way of doing it. You could obviously snipe above 10k, and that would obviously be an interesting one. Now we're just going to see what the minimum is here. I think it's 1.4. It looks like about 1.4, so having a look, nothing there. 1.3 there. Right, okay, so we got 1.3 for Stones. That's very good. We need to grab that one quickly. Right, we're going to list that up for 1.6 because that's actually a good snipe. Stones does go for more than Foden, and on a daily basis you'll see him at around 2k, so that's quite a good one to go for, especially with an anchor there. Now, just having a look, obviously 1.4 seems like not a bad place to sell Foden, but realistically it's difficult to tell at this time. With the other filters I knew their prices, but with this one I don't. We're gonna snipe at 1.2 on the basis of selling at 1.4. I'm not sure if those 1.3s are snipes and you could get them sold at 1.5, but I don't want to risk the coins there. Obviously you can see my coin balance isn't massive at the minute. I spent a lot on an Icons SBC and I got back Gattuso, so it was mid Gattuso out of the middle prime, so I believe one of the worst possible mids you can get, which is really good. I'm glad to have accomplished that this year. Obviously we've got Pele, so I'm not really in a place to complain about icon packs, and overall I'd say I've had Gattuso, I've had Nakata, I've had Rush. I'm trying to think of any of the other ones that I've had were just unusable, but there wasn't like a phenomenal amount of unusable ones, just there hasn't been a phenomenal amount. I'd say, you know what, I'd actually say 50-50 to be fair. I can't complain too much. Now, we're just having a look at my phone here because that is where I write all my silver filters, because actually for them, I write them down because they're quite rare. But we're going to go for another nation one, and what we're going to do is silver rare, and we're just going to pop it on to German. Just going to see what these guys are at the moment. Okay, and did I have a position with that? I did not have a position, so I'm assuming this is just one where we can bang out some snipes. Okay, so maybe it's not anymore. Let's have a look at what Bundesliga does to that. Maybe that is what I wanted to do. Right, Bundesliga, let's have a look. So the Bundesliga, let's have a look. Okay, so 800 sell on, quite easy there. Got a few there going at 700, so you could pick them up potentially. I'd probably say you're probably better off going for the 650s and below. Now we're going to snipe at 650, but we're also going to bid on 10 at 650, because what I'm going to assume is because it's a silver method and it's so late, we're probably not going to see many cards, so it's definitely worth going ahead and making sure we can bid on some of those just to guarantee ourselves a couple cards and a bit of profit. So what we'll do is we'll put the max price there to, I'd say 500 is probably a fair max price for this one. And what we're just going to do is bid on every single one on the first page. And then I'm assuming by the time we get to the end of the first page, there's going to be quite a long time limit there. I mean, we're already at 15 minutes and we're only on the 4th player, then 25. You see the times going up quite quickly there. Now, if we can get even 3 or 4 of these, we're going to make a decent bit of profit. Do you know what? Looking at Zila, That is giving me major throwback vibes from old Fifas. I think I used to get him all the time. But we're going to leave the video there, guys. I do apologise that we've been slacking recently. It won't happen again. Got a lot of love for the channel. Got a lot of love for you guys supporting. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.